Flappers. So I don't play Ganyu. Now, no, this is not some sort of mean video saying because I don't have her or some sort of political stance I have against her. No, not at all. I have Ganyu and I really do like her, but you see there are problems that comes with playing Ganyu that just makes her feel not as viable to me as some other DPS options would. So let's talk about it. When I say I don't play Ganyu, I really just mean as a main DPS. I do enjoy using her as a support DPS or flat out support. I think her kit is well balanced for these roles and she definitely works well within them. So then the focus goes back to her being a main DPS. Now first and foremost, Ganyu is a bow user and a bow user that relies on her charged shot. This already to me is an issue just due to the setup time per shot. Of course, to compensate for this, miHoYo made Ganyu's second charge shot hit harder than a triple boosted bass drop mixtape. Now, while that balances out the long charged up time, it opens the door to a whole new problem. What if you miss? Well, hold up now. Before you stretch your fingers and type, "I never miss." Remember, we aren't all sharpshooters out here, right? There is, in fact, a bigger mobile player base for Genshin Impact than there is for PC, and I still miss even on the PC. Granted, you may feel like you are fine on the mobile with Ganyu, but again, please just consider others with different circumstances. You ever play a first-person shooter with 200 plus ping? While ping does not affect Genshin Impact as much as, let's say, CSGO, it's still annoying to see your charged up shot fly right past the enemy and bloom against a brick wall. And this is my current biggest gripe with having Ganyu as my main DPS. Due to how long it takes to set up a shot versus the risk of missing one, I deem Ganyu to have too much risk to run, and depending on the player that pilots her, she can either be very good or very bad. And in my case, she is just average, but definitely inconsistent at best. And before you say, "Just shoot the ground, Walrus, shoot the ground," it's a viable strategy, but you know, for long distance shots, sometimes misjudging the distance means you end up shooting it too close to the ground and it misses anyways. You know, I'm trying to play a mobile gacha game, not some sort of 2D side-scrolling parabola calculating web page game, alright? I don't want to think about that when I'm playing the game. Okay, so far I'm pretty much saying I don't play Ganyu because I'm bad, which is true, alright? I don't deny it. Comment below all you want about that. If you actually see me play Ganyu, you'll actually feel my pain. But there is more than just inconsistencies when playing her that makes me shy away. The second reason is that when you use charge shots in Genshin Impact, you are forced into this zoomed camera mode and it pretty much constricts your vision to a smaller area while having cryo particles glowing all over your screen. Currently in Genshin, enemies are starting to hit harder and have more variety of movesets. Being able to react quickly to animation cues can be the difference between a solid clear and a retry. And yes, you definitely still can see what's going on, it's just shrouded behind 2.5 layers of particle effects. And when the enemies are also adding to that chaos, you quickly lose your sense of position. Furthermore, when you are in your charge shot mode, you can get interrupted easily, which is just annoying. So to counter this, it is advised you play Ganyu with a shielder. So for free-to-play players, you have access to Diona now, which is amazing, and you have the cryo resonance while you're at it. But for more premier players, you have Zhongli, which is a solid choice as well. So with Ganyu now having shields, it makes things a lot easier. Really, having a shielder on your team can mean a world of difference when playing Ganyu, and while I have a C6 Diona and C4 Zhongli, I am still not playing Ganyu in the main DPS position. And why is that? Simple. It's boring. I mean, really, using your charge attacks over and over and over again It's not the type of gameplay that a game such as Genshin Impact is known for, or should be known for. You have this many characters to choose from, and interesting combinations of attacks and synergies. Ganyu is by far the least engaging offensive character out of the entire cast available to you. Wu Chao, while is in a similar position, she actually encourages you to switch out and use other units due to her quick downtime. And she rewards you by doing so with her second skill talent. Ultimately, it's a culmination of these reasons combined to make me really value Ganyu more in the support DPS role and just the support role in general. Her charge shots feel much less boring when you only use them a few times during a tough battle. Also, using her taunt as setup for your main DPS is a great way to get more usage out of Ganyu and the rest of her kit, even while off-field. And speaking of off-field, you get her burst, which is arguably one of the best bursts in the game. The constant cryo application opens up the opportunity for the best synergies in the game, not to mention you being able to keep 100% uptime with her burst. Play your cards right and you can have non-stop cryo showering on the field the whole time during your fight, which is the key to the real perma-freeze team that so many people seems to really enjoy. When you detach Ganyu from the role of main DPS, you actually get to appreciate more of her kit and, in my honest opinion, enjoy the game more. Now, this is not some handicap yourself to have more fun kind of video either. I honestly kill things faster when I don't use Ganyu. Yes, in the perfect scenario, Ganyu is the #1 DPS. I know that, but I'm not perfect. I don't have C6, and I certainly don't land all my shots. I am clumsy, and sometimes I'm watching something while playing the game, so Ganyu for me is really just unnecessary. I find much greater use for her in the support DPS position for my Kaching, or a pure support position for wacky freeze teams. And for those watching who don't have Ganyu but desperately want her because people are saying she is the best, she is the best, she is the best, right? It's likely that after you pick her up, you will feel the same as me. Or maybe you will feel completely different from what I'm feeling, and that can be due to a lot of things, from how consistent you are at landing shots, to how focused you are when playing, to your ping and inconsistencies, to your peripherals, and of course, your tolerance for repetitive gameplay. But I hope this answers the question as to why I never use Ganyu as the main DPS. I don't hate her, I just prefer her in other positions that suits my playstyle more. And you all should start experimenting things for yourself. Genshin has matured and the cast of characters continues to grow. Who knows, maybe your calling is to play Zhongli main DPS or Xinyan main DPS or Noelle healer. It's more fun this way, people. And anyways, that's going to be it for me. Hope you guys are enjoying Genshin Impact. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe as I release Genshin videos daily. Alright, until tomorrow's video, I hope you all stay safe and peace.